What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Picks and Roll DFS. We're coming off a solid 2-1 night yesterday in the winnable VIP and on the free video. Nearly a sweep. If the Hawks hit their last two free throws, Zubac would have cashed us clean. But hey, we'll take the momentum right into tonight's slate because we got three more huge value plays that I love across the board. As always, if you're not in the winnable free plan, make sure to join right now. You'll get extra free plays and boost alerts throughout the week across Underdog, Betr, Chalkboard, all 100% free. As I mentioned, last night was a pretty solid night across the board, especially on Chalkboard, and we also cashed a couple of plays on Underdog, Sleeper, and more. So just showing you some of the highlights. And again, on the free plan, I do provide the videos that you're watching today. I also provide several more free plays throughout the week, especially on those Fridays, which are free play Fridays, where I give at least one free play across multiple DFS platforms. So join now. Let's get into it. Our first play for today is going to be Jimmy Butler going higher than 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Now, if we look at the data for this season, we can see, especially in the last 10, he cashed this line in 7 of his last 10 games, averaging 29 combined PRA, and he's been especially strong on the road, averaging 31.5 in the last 5 away home games. We can see right here that he has also cashed this line in 13 of his last 17 games, again averaging that 31.5 points within that time frame. Now, some things to consider and be aware of. One, Oklahoma City ranks top in the league in a lot of categories in terms of defense. So they are first in points allowed, 4th in assists allowed, and 18th in rebounds allowed. And then when we look at specifically against small forwards, they are top 10 in all 3 categories. However, some people are matchup proof in a way. They are superstars for a reason because it doesn't matter what the data tells you in terms of a team's defense. When it's time to perform, they do so. Jimmy Butler is one of those players, and that's why the Warriors went and got him to play alongside Steph Curry and be one of those players who can be matchup proof. That's why I am liking this line and keeping it at 26.5 PRA, going higher than 26.5 PRA. Now, this play and all the plays that you see for today, you can definitely play on Underdog. And right now, if you use code LOB when you sign up and play just $5, you'll get $100 in bonus funds or bonus entries to play throughout the week. Underdog is also going to give you numerous profit boosts across all sports, NHL, NFL, NBA. We even have a tennis one available for us now. Plus, you get soccer, all the major sports. They can provide you multiple profit boosts. One of the best days for that is going to be on Sunday. They'll give you 40%, 50%, and 60% profit boosts at times. Plus, you'll get additional profit boosts during the witching hour of the football games that you can play for the next slates games. So, a lot of ways to build your roll for free. Take the easy and free money when it's there. And they're also going to give you a gimme pick. And right now, that gimme pick is going to be Drake May, needing just 1 passing or rushing yard to cash. You can combine that with today's play for Jimmy Butler. Easy way to begin building your roll. Next up, we're going to go with Ben Shepherd, lower than 7.5 points. Now, we do have to know that he has increased minutes with Benedict Mathurin out. However, even though his minutes have increased, the production hasn't followed. Shepherd's hit his line in just 1 of his last 10, averaging 5.4 points per game. Utah also ranks in terms of their defense against shooting guards. They rank 24th in points allowed, but that number is misleading. They've been tightening up recently, and Shepherd's usage rate is still bottom tier among Indiana's rotation. So I mentioned the last 10. Now we're looking here. You can see in the last 7 of his last 10, he's gone below this line. Now, when I was looking at adjusting this data just a bit to see how he plays without Benedict Mathurin, that's when you see that line adjust to what I was mentioning in terms of cashing this line only 1. So games without Benedict Mathurin in, you can see that this line has changed from that 7 out of 10 to 9 out of 10, which means he's going below this line without Benedict Mathurin, who is not playing 90% of the time, which is why this is a great play to take advantage of where the line is right now. And then if you look at Outlier's insights, we can also see that he has failed to exceed 8.5 points in 16 of his last 17 games on the road, averaging just 3.4 points per game. Of course, you can take this play on Underdog, but another option for you is to take this play on Betr, who is also offering right now a free Nikola Jokic 0.5 points or assists pick-me play. Plus, you can get up to $200 deposit bonus, 50% deposit match if you join Betr today using code DIME. Perfect for stacking a few smart slips together. Now, before we wrap up with the last pick, make sure you like this video. Drop a comment with your favorite play tonight, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already. If you're looking for more free plus EV plays throughout the week, make sure you join the Winnable free plan. It's free, and it's where I drop additional plays, promo codes, and early leans before they hit social. All right, let's finish off strong. Our final play, I'm rolling with Kyle Flipowski, higher than 5.5 rebounds. Now, if we look at his data, we can see that he, over the last 10 games, is averaging just below that our expectation of 5.5 rebounds. However, if we look at matchup data, his last 2 matchups, sorry, we have this at the under, but we are looking at the over. There we go. Now, if we look at his most recent matchup data against the Heat, in the last 2, he's averaged 8 boards per game, including now if we look, this is the last 2, but then if we look overall, we can see that the last 2 he averaged against Miami, 8 boards per game, and then he had a 9 rebound game against Indiana. He is seeing more than 19 minutes per game with around 11 rebound chances per. And now he gets another matchup against the Pacers, who we can see here are ranked 28th in the league for rebounds allowed to centers. Now, this is a sneaky plus EV play based on opportunity and matchup. You can also grab this one over on Chalkboard, where they are also providing a free pick for Jokic. He only needs 1 point, rebound, or assist. And you'll also get a 100% deposit match up to $100. Send me a sign-up screenshot to picksenrolldfs@gmail.com for any of these 3 apps. I'll give you a free month in my VIP. Well, we are cashing consistently, just like last night. So there it is. My top 3 for Tuesday, November 11th, are going to be Jimmy Butler, higher than 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Ben Shepherd, under 7.5 points. Kyle Flipowski, higher than 5.5 rebounds. Join the Winnable free plan for more daily plays, promos, and insights. And remember, if you're new to Underdog, Betr, or Chalkboard, those codes, LOB for Underdog, DIME for Betr and Chalkboard, will get you free picks and deposit matches to start building your roll, plus a free month in the VIP for each app you sign up for, and send me a screenshot to picksandrolldfs@gmail.com. Appreciate you all tuning in. Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And as always, let's build that roll.